And away we go. Just turn that on. Right. Just ahead of the PPI data being dropped, so let's see what happens to the S&P 500. So we've got about 90 seconds before the S&P 500 is affected by the PPI data. Might come in early, might come in late, we'll see. Morning, Neil. Hey, Tom. Well, it was a good start yesterday, and I gave it back, and then finished. I actually finished almost at, not quite, but almost at goal yesterday on GMM. But yeah, I think it's 5,400 I finished on, so not a bad day. Could have been worse. Hey, Alistair. Do you want to pop into the Discord and recommend your account in the UK? Dave seems to be having a few issues trying to find an accountant that is. No worries. But Dave's having a few issues trying to find a decent accountant that will not charge him an arm and a leg to do his tax return for him. There you go. So this is what happens when the PPI data comes out. So PPI month over month for September, 0.05 versus the 0.03 estimate. So that's going to cause a few issues. Coming in hot will cause a bit of a sell-off. We'll go negative on the day. We'll have a bearish day today, I reckon, just on the back of that PPI drop. So PPI numbers coming in now. You wonder what I'm talking about? PPI, it's the Producers Price Index. It's a measure of inflation from the cost of producing goods to get them onto the shelf. So manufacturers and wholesalers, etc. So it's the cost of producing goods rather than the Consumer Price Index, which is the cost on the shelves, the cost for you and me, Joe Public, to buy the goods. So PPI data coming in a bit hot. Core PPI year over year for September, it's 2.7% versus the 2.3% estimated, so it's higher than it should be by 0.4%. It was 2.2% previously. The year over year for September is 2.2% versus the 1.6% estimated. And the month over month for September is 0.3 versus the 0.2 estimate. This is coming in hot. Inflation much higher than it needs to be, which basically tells me that the Fed will be deciding to put the interest rates up again, unless on the next PPI drop, CPI drop, we see a significant reduction. I think the Fed's going to put the interest rates up, but we'll find out later today because we'll get the FOMC minutes later at 2 p.m. Will drop, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Hot numbers on the PPI data, but not a big sell-off, and it's sold off and it's bouncing. But I think we'll probably get a bit of a delayed reaction on the SPY. We'll see. I could be wrong. The market could react bullishly. Why would I watch a Fury and Garnu trailer and Megalion? I mean, it's only going to go one way. Fury's going to carry on Garnu for about 6 rounds before he knocks him out. It's that simple. You might let it go the distance just for spectacle because that's how much is being paid. But there's no way Ngannou can beat Fury. He's not a boxer. And I watched some of the sparring sessions that Mike Tyson was holding with him, and it's like, God, he's not got a hope in hell's chance. Hey, Dilwell. Who hits harder than anyone? And Ngannou, how do you know? You're saying he hits harder than Deontay Wilder? Doubt it. I think Fury will carry him. I think Fury's definitely going to carry him. But Ngannou is a beast when it comes to MMA, but MMA and boxing are two very different sports. You stick a boxer into MMA, and unless he's got a wrestling or grappling or martial arts background, in addition to his boxing, he's going to struggle. Same way you stick an MMA fighter into the ring, and that's why Jake Paul keeps fighting MMA fighters, because he wants to build up his record. The first time he got in with a boxer, he lost. He's only fought one boxer and he's lost. That's Jake Paul for you. But that's the thing. I mean, you look at Mayweather McGregor, and fair play to McGregor. He caught Mayweather a few times, but Mayweather made him look good. Mayweather carried it up until it was like, okay, this is getting embarrassing. So Mayweather was never in any danger fighting McGregor, and the same thing will apply to Tyson Fury. Ngannou could get lucky. I mean, he's a big fella. I mean, if a guy who's 20 stone lands flush on your jaw, then you're going to sleep. I don't care who you are or what training you've had. If it lands flush on your jaw, you're going to sleep. But we've seen Tyson Fury have a big guy land flush on his jaw and put him to sleep, and he'd get up and win the round. So, and he's done that against a professional boxer, the #1 boxer in the world at the time, biggest hitter in boxing. And there's nothing Ngannou's got that can trouble Fury. Sorry. Yeah, Gaucho, it's up there, but it's at 128, so it's below what I like to trade. So Plug Power's back over $8. Oh, I missed the last pot. No, it's pulling back now. Back under, it's under $7 now. What's going on with Tupperware? Well, it's up 20% on the day. So Tupperware. I'll give you a reason why. Just give me a second. Tupperware's up 20%. It's still below $2, but I'm not going to be trading it. It's having a good moment. Day in the sun, as it were. Okay, why is Tupperware up? There you go. So after hours yesterday, the NYSE granted Tupperware compliance extension. So they requested an extension for compliance purposes to stay on the exchange, and it was granted after hours yesterday. So Tupperware is up slightly. That's the only news catalyst I can see for Tupperware. So they've been granted by the NYSE, they've been granted a compliance extension, and that's why they're up today. That's the only thing I can see. There's no other specific news from today. That was from yesterday after hours. It's low relative volume at the moment. Normally it would do 22 million shares on a daily basis, Tupperware. It's done a little over 1 million today. It is really, it does have a fair amount of short interest. It's about just over 22% short. And it's just under 34 million, 36 million in the floor. 35.8 million is what it is. So just under 36 million in the floor, and it's just over 22% short, 22.4. So if it does move up, you might get some shorts covering. Probably not. I can't see it doing a huge run today, Tupperware, but gets over $2, I'll take a look. At the moment, it's $1.77. TPST, so Tempest Therapeutics, $1.25. Why do you come in with? I don't trade these kind of stocks, John. So Tempest Therapeutics, it's up 400% already today. It was like a 20 cent stock. It's up huge amounts, huge volume as well, relatively speaking. So normally it does about 500,000 shares, just over 500,000 shares. 570,000 is the daily average over the last 3 months. It's already done this session, pre-market, 37.5 million. So that's Tempest Therapeutics. It's way below $2 for me, so it's not something I'm interested in right now. But why is it moving up? Let me take a look. Tempest Therapeutics, they've announced updated results from the planned data analysis of an ongoing phase 1B and 2 study of Tempest 1120 combination, showing clinical superiority in multiple endpoints compared to atelazumab and bevacizumab in hepatocellular carcinoma. So that's why that's moving up. So clinical trials. But it is a big move. It's 400%. Morning, Neith. Morning, Dennis. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, well, I've moved, Dilwar. I've moved, buddy. So I've been, I mean, there's videos on YouTube. I've just not been putting out videos like trade recap videos and things like that. It's just the live stuff. Because I'm now in the Philippines, so it's right now. It's 8:30 p.m. for me, and I'm trading in the evening up until kind of midnight, Dilwar. So to then do a trade recap at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, nah, not really. Then I get up in the morning and do you know what? I'm like, why bother? You all watch what I did. Most of the time, I'm not trading after I end on the stream. And a couple of times I will. Like yesterday, I traded GMM when it went live. I waited for the third and final IPO to go live yesterday, GMM, and it was the only one that actually went up. The other two sold off and failed, and GMM went up, and I caught that pop. So nice when you can get it. Hey Alberto, good to see you, buddy. So everybody that's in the YouTube stream, make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. I shouldn't have to tell you. There's what, nigh on 40 of you. So 75% of you neglected me already. It's a good start to the day. So come on, let's get that. Let's get that like count up, and hopefully we'll see some good action today. We've got the PPI data's just dropped. And I'm kind of surprised that we've not seen a bigger sell-off on the S&P 500. The PPI data came in a bit hot, but then we had we had a bit of a dip, a bounce, and then we're coming down for kind of a double bottom here. So we'll see what happens later in the day. Will we get a delayed reaction to that? Will the market reaction wait until the FOMC minutes come out at 2 p.m.? I don't know. You tell me. What are your thoughts? Will it be a bullish day? Will we finish red or green today on the S&P 500? What do you think, guys? Yeah, TikTok's a bit. YouTube's taking over as the busier platform for me, Super Chip. I used to be getting like 300-400 people at a time on TikTok, and it's just kind of tailed off. So maybe I need to do a bit more promoting on TikTok, and that's probably what it is. Get the missus to do some of those thirst traps that she's not very good at doing, not very comfortable doing, just to get people in the door. Not seeing much movement anywhere really at the moment. Pioneer Natural Gas is merging with ExxonMobil. That's why that's up slightly on the day. Most of the action this morning is sub $2 stocks. So if you trade those kind of stocks, good luck to you. There's plenty pickings to choose from. I kind of stay away from those because I usually lose with them. So, you know, trust your stats. Stick to your strategy. Hello again, Alistair. All right, okay. The delay on YouTube can be a bit troublesome if you're trying to follow me, so don't follow me. Or don't follow me blindly, at least. Let's see what's moving. So, VSME moving. Let's look at some of these smaller price stocks. But for lack of movement on some of the higher price stocks that I tried, we'll look at some of these lower price stocks whilst we're at it. So VS Media, this was a recent IPO there last month, and it's had some big moves intraday in the short time that it's been live on the exchange. It's a 15 million float stock, and it normally does about 6.8 million on average since its launch last month. It's only 190,000 at the moment, so it's relatively low volume. Why is it moving? Haven't Scooby-Doo, but it's moving. So there's no company-specific news. I'm always worried about when somebody's got no company-specific news, but it's up 10%, 12% now as it happens. VS Media Holdings, it's up 12%. Be careful if you're trading it. Tempest, we just covered. So Tempest is up 450%, breaking highs right now up at 130s and $1.30, and that's down to clinical trials. So SXT Pharmaceuticals, not seeing any company specific news for SXT. SXTC, sorry. They did a reverse split today, so that's the only thing that it is. not today. Reverse split last week. Tempest continuing, it's continuing up. If you like these low price stocks, Tempest is the one with the probably the momentum at the moment. Up 440% today, and coming a little back off the high. Is it extended? Absolutely. Can it continue and go higher? Absolutely. Is it going to? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Play it safe, manage your risk, look for the entries, and get out when the reversal indicators are indicated. Palantir. Thought that was going to move a lot more than it did yesterday. I mean, it gave me some profitability, but I thought it was going to move a lot more than it did yesterday. Just almost barcoding the range is absolutely terrible. For an $18 stock to only have a 3-cent range, that's horrible. So yeah, Palantir not doing much. Yesterday's IPOs. Let's take a look. So La Rosa Holdings, LRHC, no volume, 3,000 shares traded all day. But if you put this on the 15-minute chart, for example, you'll see from the launch yesterday, it did nothing but sell off. So a bit of a failed IPO at the moment. Similar situation with Premarket Holdings, sold off on launch and carried on selling off, and it's actually lower than yesterday's closing price. However, we did get a nice pop here, and that was GMM when this launched. So I stayed up, traded this. It pulled all the way back, and then I got in and got that pop as well. So nice profitability on Global MoFi Metaverse, but it's currently just sideways. So those were the IPOs from yesterday. Monday's IPO, Gamer Pakistan is selling off. They're selling off, and it's break even at the moment today, but probably will sell off again. So another very poor start for an IPO. We do have an IPO today, Birkenstock Holdings. So the ticker's BIRK. That will probably go live at about 11 a.m. So watch out for that one. Other than that, not really much to say on IPOs. So, yeah. Plug power might be... Oh, hello, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, my darling. Give me a kiss. Oh, give me a kiss. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Yeah, Birkenstock Holdings is the IPO for today. So BIRK, Adam. It's Birkenstock Holdings, and it's not sure what price it's going to launch at. Probably about $4 or something like that. But we'll see. We've had some success trading IPOs over the last few weeks. We've had a couple of losses, but more success than not trading the IPOs. I think the key is, in most cases, wait for the first 5-minute candle to form. You get that initial volatility, and then it dictates which way it's going to go. If it's a really busy, thickly traded, as we've seen last week, a couple of stocks that went IPO, and we had such thick, it just didn't go anywhere. So we just barcoded for until the IPO completed. Ian, I mean, she's adorable, so yeah, she could turn anyone to mush, that one. Morning, Cedric. I don't stand a chance between her and her mother. Don't stand a chance. I'm getting like permanent cramp in my muscles from being wrapped around both the fingers. That's all I'm saying. Tempest still moving up. Still breaking highs there at 136. Tempest Therapeutics, and this is what happens to me as I'll see these low price stocks. Well, there's nothing else moving. I see these lower price stocks going absolutely parabolic as this one is, and I kind of get FOMO. And it takes a lot of discipline for me to not trade something like this that's going absolutely mental. And occasionally I will succumb and then lose. I'll get in at the top. You know, the FOMO will kick in a little bit too late, and I'll get in up at the top and it will reverse. Shows no sign of reversing at the moment though. So Tempest Therapeutics, clinical trial results, good catalyst, huge relative volume, huge relative volume, and yeah, it's nearly 500% up on the day. Biggest mover across the market. Yeah, I'm watching Plug. That's why I traded Plug Power. I'm watching it, and it's got a decent catalyst as well. So, but I mean, for an just under 9 million float to have done 45 million, it's recycled its float pre-market 5 times over already. Tempest Therapeutics. So 8.8 million in the float. Normally does just over half a million shares volume on a daily basis. So the relative volume is 900%. Out of this world. I mean, look at that. That's just a phenomenal move. It's moved up from 24 cents. It closed out at yesterday. 24 cents per share yesterday. It's a garbage company. Don't get me wrong. This is not something I'm saying go and liquidate your equity position in your home and put it on this stock because it's going to go to the moon. I'm not saying that. Not at all. It's a garbage company. It's about to hit a milestone that makes me interested, though. I don't trade sub $2 stocks, so it's got over $2 and now it reverses. There you go. Sounds about right. I waited for the break of $2, as I should do. That's my strategy. I'll look for a bounce at the $0.75 or I'm cutting it. Big up wick. I think it's probably extended up there. I knew it's extended up there. Nearly 700% up on the day right now, nearly. It's shy. It is 700% up. Current high of day 229. Again, it's getting a lot of attention now. It's a lot more thickly traded now. 15,000 share orders going through, 5, 10, 15,000 share orders going through, like a knife, hot knife through butter. Yeah, 25, 30,000 share orders just whizzing through. Granted, I've not seen those kind of orders on the time and sales. I've seen them on the level 2. But obviously market makers will break them up. No, it's a couple of some big orders going through now. Nice one, Neith. Excellent. Perfect entry. What was that? About 145-ish? I said the $0.75 my cut-off point. I'm just going to break out. I always get back in if it goes again. If it gets back up to $2, I will. I'll start scaling in if it looks bullish. Tempest, that's a big move for a $1 stock. It moved a whole dollar in the frame of like 15 minutes. Ah, that's nice, Neith. Good trade, well done, buddy. Yeah, kind of flat top breakout. I see where you got in there. 133, flat top breakout. Perfect entry. That would have been here. 133. Breakout of that flat top. Nice one. Good anticipation. Right, let's look for the break of $2 and the retest of the highs. Why not? 196 on the ask there. $197 on the ask. 198, 199. There's two. I'm heading to the opposition. There you go. These big orders going through. Oh my goodness. 25,000 orders, 25,000 order there on the ask seller. A couple of them actually. 17,000, 18,000 seller at 91, two of them. I don't like relying on the level 2 when it's thickly traded. Like, it can get scary with. I mean, you're looking at some of these size of these orders on the ask, so that like the sell orders, and they're like, normally you'd see like a 25,000 or a 50,000 sell order, and it will push the price down. Looking for a $2 breakout. Sending wedge, $2 flat top. $98 on the ask. We've got 23 and a half minutes before the market opens, guys. So, do we think it's going to be a bullish day? Will the market finish green today, or will we get a pullback? We've had a couple of good green days across the market. So we've had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days in a row now on the S&P 500. Will we get another one? Will we make it 6? Just happened. Oh, look at the old that go. All right, so in typical Tony fashion, I enter for the consolidation, start of the consolidation, so that's about right. Now we've got to wait probably until the 9:20, I would say. A little bit of a boost in volume. just prior to the market opening. We'll see. Still holding the same position as my exit. Plan hasn't changed. My average cost 206. And a little bit more there. Increasing volume. Looking for a $2 breakout. Hey Virgo, how you doing, buddy? A bit of a megaphone pattern here. Just under 20 minutes before the market opens, guys. Just under 20 minutes. And it's just sideways consolidation right now, guys. Highline just popped up, making a move. HYLN, Highline. Again, low price stock's $1, but it's just moved 35% to the upside in the last, in the last hour after a sell-off. Well spotted, Dennis. DJ. How long have I been doing it for a few years now there, Hasib? It's this is up 660% on the day, nearly 700%, 667%. Why is it moving? Why has it moved so much? 666%, 667%. Why has it moved so much? Clinical trials, clinical trial results. They've republished some clinical trial results. It was 24 cents yesterday, 23.99 or whatever it was getting. So 24 cent stock yesterday. Closing price was 23 cents and 23.99 cents. So 24 cents. As it closed at yesterday. It popped up after hours on announcement it will be publishing the results, and then it published results this morning, and it's the low is 76.5 cents. That's when it published it, and it took off from there. So it was 76.5 cents when the market the pre-market opened this morning. At 50 years, it feels like it there, Tom. It's a 50,000 share order going through at 183 on the ask. People, profit takers up there. The NASDAQ stock, and we're compliant now. Doesn't the NASDAQ have regulations for sub $1 stocks? What am I doing? I just pressed the sell. It's all right. I just pressed the sell button by accident. Plug power's up there at $88 again. A nice little double bottom there at, off the VWAP. Add that back. Brings my average cost down. No, it's hard to borrow. It's not about shorts on this one by the dip. This is profit takers. It won't be shorts up at this level. I mean, some people might be trying to look for locate, paying for locates and stuff, but 62 million shares traded today. It's unbelievable. It's like, less than 9 million in the float, and it's already traded 62. That's almost 9 times it's recycled its float. And over 100x relative volume. I had a lot more than that on this. Mm, 8 minutes to the bell. Looking for, ideally, a new high. 229, so 230 would be fantastic. And we get 230. Can we get a new high of day? No, it doesn't look like it. Not just yet. Struggling up there at 230. 220 actually. I made a lot more on this than I did, but look, any green's good green. I have to break that pre-market high. Need to get back in. I'm still into 5. I'm okay to hold this to the open as long as it doesn't pull back too much. No problem getting back in if it does break the quarter dollar. Let's get out there. It's breaking low, so I'll take the $300. It's better than a kick in the teeth. Although saying that, it's probably cost me that much in fees and charges. Oh, we've got under 5 minutes before the bell rings, and this is now my watch for gap and go. So I'm going to put it on the old chart here. Where's my cursor? Yeah. Oh, watch this pullback coming into the open. Maybe others. Bemi making a move up 5%. Not that big move. Gaucho Group 30% up, but pulling back. Yeah, so we'll watch this for a move. Just get any kind of gaming spec laptop there, Tom. That's the best thing I would say. Is I've got an HP Pavilion, which is a gaming laptop, and if you get the specs for gaming laptops, then it will serve you for trading. Yeah, let's get that like count up, guys. You do not like what I'm doing on a daily basis for you here, guys? Just hit that thumbs up button. You know you wanna do it now. Less than half of you that are currently watching have hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to switch the scanners over to the regular session so that I can concentrate. No worries, Tom. Happy to help. Got 30 seconds to the open, guys. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. This might dip or it might rip. There's the dip. It's not halted there. There's the halt. Adam Weiss. I use Benzinga. And you get the news drops as it drops. So there's no Benzinga, Trade Ideas, FinViz, Yahoo Finance, all of these stuff. They all get the same news drops at the same time. But Benzinga, it puts it all in place with the stock and how the stock's reacting. Benzinga's fantastic. And it's not free. If you want free, go to FinViz. That's not free. There is a free version of FinViz, but if you want one that's useful, it's not. You get what you pay for, Adam. You get what you pay for. Itachi couldn't care less. Sorry, we don't do forex on this channel. Forex is for bums and mugs. Got a 185 resumption. I think there might be a bounce on this. Nestogen, that's $1.57. Tupperware is up at 190. Let's have a look at Tupperware. If it breaks the $2 level. Nice little pump on Tupperware. 223, the halt to the upside. So you can break the $2 level without too much problem, I don't think. S&P 500 had an initial pump. See, will that sustain? Palantir moving, is it? Oh yeah, that's nice. Miyako, it's Marley. Be quiet, be behave. Oh, Palantir, the range is not very good. I get 10 cents. I'm looking for 10 cents. There's the 10 cents. And there's my 10-cent trailing stop to go with it. That puts me green on the day. And true to form, those sub $2 stocks get me into trouble every single time. Let's have a look at what we're looking at now. 190. So we're looking at a 8 cent gap down at the moment on Tempest. But when I trade sub $2, and to be fair, I didn't. Got in, it was over $2. It was 209 or 211 or whatever it was. 211 when I got in. But it went below $2. But when I trade sub $2 stocks, I always lose. It's just the way it is. Nah, absolutely not. So BioCell Therapeutics popping up. Reasonable volume too. Let's go back to Tempest, see if we get a resumption here now. Should get a resumption in about a couple of seconds. There you go. We would get a move back up. $183 is the halt to the downside. Back over $2 I'm interested, but not if it keeps selling. 183 is the halt to the downside. There's the down halt level. Oh, false halt. That's halted. I got in for the break of $2. I got filled at 207. We'll come to go back to that in. Come back to that in 5 minutes. So 941.5. And Palantir. Pull back from that high. Peloton. A lot of P's in there. What's going on here? Peloton had a nice move up. That moved up to 550s. Pulling back now. That's Peloton. Tupperware was a top mover to the upside on Existencia. No, I don't like it. Not enough volume. Yeah, another one. Not enough volatility. The range is tiny. Tupperware, 8.5 cents on the range, I guess. Spread's a penny. We'll see. Iris Energy. Para0 making moves up to the upside as well. Yeah, double top there, pull back. That's Para0. Looks like SXTC halted as well. No. China SXT Pharma, not halted, it's just not moving. I knew that the spreads are horrible on this. It's a $2 stock with 20 cents for 24 cent spread. I mean, that's like what? Almost 10% on the spread alone. That's just not sustainable. PO up at 182, PHIO. Market seems to be holding sideways. Right, this should resume in a little over about 90 seconds. So we'll come back for that if there's nothing else to look at. Peloton, I think, is probably the momentum stock of the moment. Tupperware, if you like sub $2, but above $2, PTAI, not great. Not great on the volume. Peloton double topped up there on Peloton. Data Nexus, low volume. Yeah, I'll go back to Tapestry for now. Or Tempest. Tapestry? Tempest Therapeutics. So this should gap up to about 20 cents. I wish I had 10,000 shares in it now. I will, if it breaks that pre-market high, I will scale in. If not, we'll get out. Looks like it's a 10-minute halt. Okay. That resumption level could change then. I've got a resumption level of 225 right now, but that could change. So Tempest Therapeutics looks like it's a 10-minute halt. So we'll come back for quarter two, 9:46. Let's go back to Tupperware. Oh yeah, for your farmer taking off. This went up to 250, 244 pre-market. Oh, post-market. That was yesterday. Oh no, I was right. It's today. Went up to 244 this morning. If it gets over $2, probably of interest. It's got previous today been up there approaching 250, so why not? Yeah, Robin, unfortunately, it is what it is. You can't get it every way. So this is Fio Pharmaceutical, PHIO, and I did call this out in the Discord this morning, actually, I believe. Time did I call this one out? Yeah, they've announced a poster presentation of two key preclinical studies of its intasyl compound at the Conference on Molecular Targets and Cancer Therapeutics. 2.2 million flow. I called this out in the Discord this morning. That would have been 7:43 when I called that out. On the back, basically on the back of that earlier part, up to 7:44. Well, as long as they keep moving while they're we'll see. Plug Power trying to get back over the VWAP. I want to see it back up at $8 though. That's the thing. It's currently at $7.70. Let's go back to Tempest. Tempest. What time's the resumption? So 46 and 25 seconds. So we've got another 90 seconds to go. Pulling back to the VWAP. May look for a bounce on the VWAP here. Five-minute setup's looking quite nice. Actually, it's now breaking 5-minute lows. So yeah, probably not worth chasing. Let's go back. We've got about 35-40 seconds before Tempest resumes. They should resume at 30 seconds time. I'm looking at a significant gap up as well. So right now I've got a resumption at 247, 248. So straight away that means nice bit of profit if it resumes there, 250. False halt. Oh, that cleared the debt. Huh. Nice. Nice even number, 0. Another false halt. That's halted 947, so that looks like a level resumption right now, but we'll probably get, it's probably only going to be a 5-minute halt this time to the downside. Looks like it might gap up actually. Probably will gap up, so we'll keep an eye on this one. It's certainly got volatility, it's got momentum and worthwhile watching. Looking at a 5% gap up right now. Well, Billicom making some movement. Ish. Pal Education popped up a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my signals. Is anybody else's Benzinga signals working okay? Signals have not updated since the bottom of the hour. I've got 20 minutes of signals. And Plug's trying to hold the VWAP, but just breaking below it. Well, it's a $2 stock, so the halts are, you know, they are what they are. The best thing to do when it's like this is just scalp it, you know, in and out. In, get the profit, get out. If you miss some of the move, fine, okay, you missed some of the move, but also you missed some of the pullback. On that particular one, I knew it was gapping up, so I was in here. I knew it was going to gap up. I took, as soon as it resumed, I took half off. When it started to pull back, I took the rest off. All for a profit. Basically, it was a losing trade today. Tempest losing ticker today up until that last trade. So, you know, it is what it is. BTAI, so 52 is probably what we're looking at for resumption. ISL Therapeutics still making highs. Not enamored with this one though. It's looking strong enough. The range just isn't there. 6 cents on the range. 5 5.7 cents. So it's 6 cents on the range. It's just not got the range. Go back to Tempest. And this is a $2 stock with a 16-cent range, 16.5 cent range on the 1 minute chart, ATR, average true range. Which the average true range is a good thing to have on your chart because it's a great measure of volatility. So whichever chart, if you're not trading the 1 minute, if you're trading the 5 minute or the 10 minute or whatever it is you're trading, then have the ATR mapped somewhere on that chart because it's a good measure of volatility, and it helps you in terms of what risks that you can afford to have on that particular stock. That will help you with your sizing selection as well. So yeah. Cosmos at 132. Let's have a look at Cosmos Hold. I've got fond memories of Cosmos for obvious reasons. For those of you that don't know, this is the stock that got me to goal for the year last December. Nice big move. Then at 130s now. It's on the daily, and this move here was where I caught it last year. December the 16th. Went all the way down to 286. It changed its name, changed its ticker and its registration number, and also did a reverse stock split. And then it sold off pre-market and then bounced and went all the way up again. So when sub dollar, I think it did at the time. I've still got lines drawn on this. So I was able to chase that all the way up. Really good day that was. So we probably will get a resumption here. Oh, it's just that we did get a resumption and it's halted down to the downside again. So we're looking at 190 resumption. So this looks like it's it gapped up slightly then flushed into a downwards halt. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So gapped up slightly, a little bit of a push, then down into a downwards halt. So let's see what happens when it does resume at 9.57 and a half. If it's not a 10-minute halt, it's probably going to be a 5-minute halt, but it looks like it's going to be 207 resumption right now. So we'll see. There's volatility on it for sure, and with volatility comes opportunity. I think Hall of Fame. No volume on it. Athena. Why is this moving? Good to see, Alberto. Well done, buddy. Athena Consumer Acquisition Corp is a SPAC company, blank check company, announced a special meeting date to extend the date by which Athena has to consummate a business combination. So it's going to be a SPAC company. It's going to be a SPAC merger for something or other. Low volume. Million in the float, just under $1 million in the float. Yeah, so up quite a lot, 68%. We'll watch it. But it's very low volume. Don't know what kind of spread it's going to have when it resumes. Why is it got a resumption at... I just don't get that. Got a high of 1077 and it's currently at 1060, so why is it halted? That makes no sense at all. Go figure. Let's have another look at Theo. So what you're saying is 197 to 217. Well, 197 to 2. It's current high of day is 197. But what you're asking? I don't understand what you're asking. The current high of day is 197. Current high of session rather, because pre-market it went up to 244. It's since the bell, since the market opened, in the regular session, it's got a high of 197 as for your farmer. Yeah. 206 resumption for you, Khan. It looked like a 206 resumption. Where's Calvus today? Not seen or Vols for that matter. No Calvus, no Vols. Guys, get that like count up. I don't have to beg you. I have to get on my knees and do push-ups or something for 50 likes. Come on, we've got 12 likes. If you've not hit the look, half of you haven't. So if you've not hit the thumbs up button, go do it now. You know you wanna. I'm not asking you for super chats or donations or anything like that. What I'm asking you for is just to hit the thumbs up button. That's all. This should resume any moment now, in the next couple of seconds. Let's see. 205. I want to see it bounce on the whole dollar. Well, looks like it's a 10-minute hold. I don't like those 10-minute holds. We'll come back just after the top of the hour then. What's a $1 move? A CAC. A CAC. No, what I'm saying is it's gone up. Yeah, I understand what you're saying then in terms of a whole dollar move to the upside and the volatility of that. But the point is, the high of this candle, this 1 minute candle has a high of 1077. Why is it halted at 1060? It's already been up to 1077 within this time frame. So how can it halt at 1060? Makes no sense. That's what I was asking. PPI numbers came at 8:30. The PPI, CPI, those kind of numbers come out at 8:30 in the morning. They came in hot. There were higher rates than estimated, but the markets doesn't seem to have been affected too badly by it. So, yeah, PPI numbers came out fairly hot this morning, but not been affected by it. So let's see. Is this a 5-minute hold? Yes, there we go. What's the spreads? 40 cents on the spread. Maybe that's why, because it usually halts at the bid level. So it's probably that's why. It's at the halt level on the bid, but it needs to. Yeah, it's false halt. Not quite halted yet. Still false halt. But yeah, it's there we go. Now we're at the halt level. That should halt to the downside now. There you go. Yes, you may ask me. MNTB, I'll take a look. What is MNTB? What is it? Walk with me. What is it? MNTB. You sure that's a ticker? It's not on my chart, that's for sure. Yeah, MNTB isn't on my chart, so it's at 10:02. Should get a resumption at 2:05. A lot of halts. We're getting a lot of volatility halts, and I'm not seeing the volatility on the on my. Just give this a bit of a refresh. Ten minutes is not a long hold. It's 10 minutes is fairly common these days. Yeah, signal's not working on signals are not working on Benzinga. Scanners are all working, but the signals. Oh yeah, now they're working. Now that I've refreshed it, now it's working. Oh, MTMB, okay. Martinez, yeah, you can ask me about it. What do you want to know? Aside from it being garbage. What's the open for Tempest? Resumption 2:05. It looks like 2:05 for the resumption. Yeah, Martinez Bio, it's garbage stock. It's like 30 cents. It popped up. It's pulling back. What do you need to know? Huge volume. Short sale restrictions list. So you're not going to short it. You're not going to short a 29-cent stock anyway. How much do you expect to get out of it? If it goes to zero, you're making 29 cents on the share. It's up 90% on the day as it stands right now. Not something I would trade. It had a gap to fill on the daily. It's filled that gap, but now it's pulling back from that level. So it had a gap to fill up to 33 cents, which is once it gets to 33 cents, it's going to hit that resistance at 35 cents. So historical on the daily. Look at this on the daily. You see what I'm talking about. So it had this gap to fill up to 33 cents. Then you've got resistance. Historical resistance at 35, 36 cents. Support 37 cents here. So it's no wonder it's got rejected at 35 and pulling back. So that's my thoughts on that piece of garbage. Bullish or bearish? It's underneath the VWAP. That's a good indication. It's below the VWAP. It's bearish. It's selling off. You've had your move up. There's a head and shoulders up there, by the way. And then it's pulling back. So there's one shoulder, there's your head, and there's another shoulder, and then it's pulling back. That's bearish pattern, head and shoulders. And then it's below the VWAP, and if it's below the VWAP, it basically says it's the downwards trending. So there you go. So Tempest resumed. And halt to the downside now is 183. 213 if it's going to go upwards. And halt. With 15 halt level now. Palantir back over $18. $2.17 is the halt level. I want to see it in the teens, just so I can get out profitably on this one. False halt. Getting a few of those with this one. Now, all that cost me $100, so it's kind of a break even. So these false halts are costing me. I was expecting that to move up into a gap up like 5 or 6 cents, which is why I went big on it. But look, any green's good green. $100 is $100. Anything else worth moving, worth looking at? We've got Birkenstock Holdings is due to launch at some stage today, probably within about an hour's time. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Groupon hitting the scanners. Yeah, Tupperware right now. Let me have a quick look where it's at. It's probably pulling back from, yeah, it's just consolidating sideways along the VWAP right now. It's Tupperware. It's underneath $2. It's pulling back, let's say, consolidating sideways between that $1.90 and $2 level. It's just broke 190, just broke the VWAP. So it looks like it's trying to break down. There's argument for a head and shoulders there as well, which is particularly on the higher time frame. If you look at that on higher, there's your one shoulder, there's your head, and then you just finished the second shoulder. So that's a typically bearish pattern. So I wouldn't get too excited about Tupperware right now unless it breaks back above $2. So neckline on that head and shoulders will be about 185. If it breaks below 185, it'll probably sell off and go back into the pre-market range. Silk Road Medical. Yeah, not something I'm interested in. The momentum is all down at the moment. Momentum is all downwards. Inspire Medical is vomiting. Why is Inspire Medical vomiting so much? Down 12.5%, which is huge when you're a $180 stock, as it was. Closed out yesterday at $185, now $162, so that's over $20 it's lost already. Right, there you go, there you go. No, that's not it. No specific news catalyst that I can see. Don't know why. Go figure. No worries by the dip. No worries. Cheers, Volts. We're green, small green at the moment, but we've got an IPO come back to, and Tempest is still got potential here over 220. move back up. If it can break that pre-market high of 230, it can still go. It is, just put it in mind, it is up 760%. So this is huge gains on the day. This is a $24 stock, not $24, 24 cents. It's gone up 1,000% on the day. It went up to 240, which is a 24-cent stock, and it went up to $2.50 is the high, $2.54. So it's all over 1,000% up. It was at that stage. Tupperware's not easy at the moment. It's like I say, it's choppy. The range is only 5 cents. It looks bearish to me as it stands right now. But you know, what do I know? I'm just a fat guy on the internet, like I keep saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. LRHC. Halt. Another halt. No, it's not halted. My signals are delayed on Benzinga, so that's why I looked at that, and that's halted here and it resumed up here. So look, it is what it is. I missed the breakout here, 219 the halt level. Not comfortable with that. $226 the halt level, so if I can get that, that'd be nice. 225 would be okay. 10 cents from where it is right now. Anything over 220 will be good. What's the halt level? 226 to the upside, 196 to the downside. This 223, the high of this candle. Struggling. Bought $1. Get it. Out at the bottom. Yeah, out before the. At least they managed to get out before the halt. That's an advantage. What's got a price target $47? Spears. Tempest Therapeutics, a price target $47, and I think someone's been smoking something herbal. If that's the case, let's have a look at GMM. Yeah, it was good yesterday, not so good today. And you're trying to make longer Veron. Yeah, not enough range, less than 2 cents. Group and pulling back a little bit. Pulling back a lot as it happens. Yeah, PMEC, I don't think I traded PMEC at PMEC. That was just selling off right from the off. And I know it did bounce on the kind of minute 6 or something, but it didn't break any highs. It didn't go back up to what it was supposed to. It was at $4 or whatever. So yeah, I think you mentioned that one burnt you. What's that? Birkenstock Holdings? We'll see. That's halted to the downside as well. PMEC, yeah, it's horrible today. Slightly green since the open, but it's horrible. Yeah, there's no real big movers right now. Marathon Digital making a move. Have a look at Mara. It is always fairly thickly traded, so once it starts trending, you can usually ride it for a little while fairly safely. But it's actually downwards. On the daily, the daily's looking very weak. Maybe get a bit of a bounce at some stage. Broke through key levels. Looking at on the daily. Look at here, key levels here. It broke through that. This 850 level. 925 level. 850 was key. When it broke through that, it's going to find that difficult to get back over in terms of resistance. Marathon Digital for you. Yeah, it might be trying, Carl, but like I say, you know me and these sub $2 stocks that have been costing me money. Oh, it's about to break new session highs. 204 is the high of day. Could be interested. 2 cent spreads. Volume's good. Range 7 cents. Maybe look to get 10, 12. This is one I called out in the Discord earlier. Struggling with that high of day. Here it is, new high of day. Reset on the spreads now. Want to play ball? Welcome back, Cal, by the way. Yeah. Missed you this morning. Fairly tight stop on this one, 199. Got out where the support was previously, and it bounced. Not touching this over under 230 now. If it gets over 230, yeah, we'll have another go, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, nah, as I say. In Australia. I just gotta look for something that's moving right now. There's nothing really holding. Hey user, I'm okay. When I started trading penny stocks, I don't know what you mean. I've died 207. I'll wait for something to have a really nice pump, I think. I'm looking at the scanners. There's literally nothing on the scanners worth trading right now. Well, certainly not to the upside. Whoa. Oh, it's not been priced yet. I'm not seeing any price on it. I'll tell you what. Let's have a look. See if we've got a price. $46 is what it's supposed to be coming in at. IPO price at $46, but I'm not seeing anything on the system yet. Oh yeah, I've not got a price on the system yet, so it's probably going to be another half an hour before we even get that anywhere near live. So let's see. Oh, we're breaking highs, man. $210's the high. Next time.
No, I'm just hearing it.
Where did you make that?
I bought it.
You bought it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
What are these?
Jollibee. Oh, okay. Enjoy.
Okay, sorry.
Jollibee. Absolutely. Well, I don't know about the best chicken, but they do good. They do good chicken burger. That's for sure. They do better than chicken burger than KFC. It's spicy too. Sorry to hear that, Dennis. Tomorrow's another day. You can make it back. Nice one, Cal. Like I say, keep the momentum going. I'm looking for $2 here. Let's see if we can't get it. Current high of day is 220, but want to see the $2. Start off with. And get up and test that pre-market high. That'd be nice. Going in large. Now I just need it to retest that high. Between the spreads at the right now. Yeah, it's a bull flag. Super chip. What time is it here? It's 10:29 in the evening. Looking for the break of 220. Ideally 225. $218 on the ask, 219, 220, and we get the 220 on the bid. No, flat topping up at 220. 219 on the ask here. It's a nice volume candle too, that one. So flat topping up at 220 right now. $219 again on the ask, 220 on the ask again. Can we break? Can we break? With volume, no, 219. 219 on the bid. But 219 on the ask. Oh, 218 on the ask, and we want 219. Can we go together, we get 220, 220, can we get 220, can we get 221? 221. Can we get 221? 220, 220, can we get 221? 221, 221 on the ask. Can we get anybody? 221 on the ask? Bueller. So close. I'm just going to take half off. Still think if this breaks 220, it's probably going to go 230. Range isn't huge, 7 cents. You're looking at taking smaller scalps here. We're up at 219 again. This flat top's got to break. There we go. There's 221, 222. And we get 225. 224 on the ask. 23. 23 again. 224, 225, there's 225. I'm just going to take half off. And I'll get out for the rest. It's a break-even trade across the course of the day now. So there we go. It's a scratch trade. Sound like you're bidding out. It sounds like an auction here. I didn't do a 20k fill there, Falls. I was scaling in like 5k at a time. So it was like 5k, and it's fairly liquid stock. If you look at the level 2 and what's going through on the time and sales, you see it is a liquid stock there. No, absolutely. There you go. Plug powered, testing the VWAP again. Birkenstock not doing anything. So plug powered, testing the VWAP again. It is very thickly traded. The range is only 4 cents, so probably no real opportunity there. Two movers at the moment on the trading scanners are Theo and Tempered. Like I say, with Tempest, I've been stung on this one, so I'm not touching it till 230. Or if we start getting $1 million volume candles in there. Million share volume candles. Then it might start looking interesting. I don't know about bidding. You've a lot to answer for, young lady. Coming in, giving me a taste of your dinner, your supper, your snack, whatever it is that you want to call it. At least I've got some drink left. And carry on for a little while yet. I just want to see. Yeah, nothing's got any kind of momentum right now. Couple were try and make a move back up. Don't like that pattern though. Trying to break $2 again. Yeah, there's no volatility there at all. Neither's there. There's no volume. It moves up, but no volume. No volume, no trade. Oh, we're curling back. I have this candle 211. Yeah, probably not. Plug rejected at the VWAP. Yeah, we just gotta wait now until something actually presents itself. This is the worst part about trading is when there's not a lot of movers. The waiting is so frustrating. Oh, hang on a minute. WeWork. Last 3 minutes have been interesting. Decent volume on the last 3 minutes. It can sustain that level of volume. No catalyst. Catalyst yesterday, UBS rating. That's about it. So no specific catalyst for a decent move up. I mean, it's up 17%. Not exactly, it's lower relative volume, so it's probably not an ideal setup. It's 44 million float, 9% short. Not exactly a low relative volume. It's not an A+ setup, that's for sure. But it is up there at 250s, definitely 260s, so probably give it a miss for now. Anybody see anything? 11s, that's what you're calling it, 11s. Where's my 11s? Like, yeah. It's not 11 yet anyway. 11s. Are you giving that to the dog and not to me? Oh, all right. You're giving snacks to the dog, but you're not giving snacks to me. You came in and gave me a taste of yours.
You eat a taco later.
All right. Okay, I'll eat taco later. Where's the volatility gone? Nice move over the last 15 minutes. Can sustain. $219. So Fear Pharma and Tempest Therapeutics pretty much at the same level. 210s. Tempest up like 800% now. Fear Pharma up 50%. But still big movers. All right. I think tell me about it. Absolutely mental. It's less than 9 million in the float, and it's done over 101 million shares of volume today on a 9 million float. It's absolutely crazy, madness. How does that happen? The volume's still in there. I mean, over the last hour, we're still at 25 million shares in the last hour. Well, cheers, Josh. I'm in Nvidia long term, so I'm okay with that. Nvidia now 465. I want it back up at 500. That'd be nice. My largest position. It's my largest open position. It's in Nvidia at the moment. Have I been trading power hour? Absolutely not. 3 o'clock in the morning for me, Volts. I've no problems getting. If I think that there's going to be, like next week, I might trade some of the after hours stuff next week, like 4 a.m. for me. So I get a nap in, then trade it, and then go back to bed. But like the earnings and stuff. But power hours probably 3 a.m. till 4 a.m. Not really something I want to be getting used to doing. Yeah, just Tempest is the top momentum right now, but struggling up at 219, 220. Yeah, It's been rejected at this at 219 a few times. Good me. It's been rejected at 219 a few times across the course of this since 9 o'clock this morning. Oh, the only reason it got above 219, from what I can see, above 220, was the gap up from here. And it gapped up huge. Should have walked away then when we were up. Actually, we weren't. We were that got us break even on it, and then the rest have been losing trades. So, yeah. That exactly, Vegas. Premarket. Or I'll take a position for the breakout, a smaller position. $237 is the halt level. $239 is the halt level now. Take a little bit off. No, but nobody goes broke taking profits, as I ever always say. There's the halt. Okay. Well, the super chip, I mean, it's a lower price. It's a much lower price. I mean, I'm going into what I've got 23k in the equity in the position. It's not like having 10,000 shares of a $50 stock, you know, that's got a range, and the range is 7 cents, whereas the range, if it's 17 cents, 25 cents, it's a little bit more scary. So, yeah. 238 resumption, so pretty much flat resumption. We'll see. I didn't get a what do you call it, up in place, but that's fine. But not only is Tempest moving up, we're also getting feel. So that Tempest should resume at 10:53. Feel breaking highs as well. Over 220, this might pop. A nice bounce at the whole $1 of 2 there. Pulled all the way back to $2 and then bounced. A nice 20-cent bounce there. Just 10% is a good move in 2 minutes. Birkenstock still not priced. We're now coming 10 minutes to the 10 minutes to go. So Birkenstock still not got a price on it. It's trying. I want to break that 220. Because I can see it on my montage. I've got a level down, a level up on my montage. It tells me where the halts are, and when they should resume. It's in blocks of 5, so it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30, 45, etc. So it's blocks of 5 minutes. So if it doesn't resume in 5 minutes, you can pretty much say it's going to be 10 minutes. So you look at when it halted, and then add 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it is. Are you going to break out? Inverse head and shoulders there that I like the look of, but you're not breaking through. Get in there. I have to take the hit just to get on the other one. Yeah, the level up and level down tells you where the halt levels are. It's going to get the breakout. I'm just going to take that because Tempest is about to resume in 10 seconds. I'm already in this one, a lot heavier, so $50 will do me there. Alt level's 54, so we're way off that. I'll make a new high here. There we go. Take some off at the top. $10 trailing stop on that one. I didn't miss anything on Field Farmer. Not seeing Novavax. Novavax is actually making moves. Novak's made a big move in the last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes. 30 cents. So Novak's up at $8, testing $8. Birkenstock? You're talking about Birkenstock, Spears? Because I've not seen any pricing yet on it. Yeah, Birkenstock. I'm not seeing any pricing for it yet. We'll see. What are you talking about, Spears? 47, 45, 47. What's the ticker? Which ticker? FIO pulling back. Got a 10-cent trail here, which is also up from my entry. So I'm in at 229 and change. My stop is at 246 for 2,500 shares. So even with slippage, it's going to be profitable. But if it makes a continuation, I can continue. Problem with it is that it's 256 right now. It looks like a 260 resumption, slight gap up. 254 was the previous the high of the day. Little bit of a kind of double top area, so a continuation on the resumption would be nice at the top of the hour. Birkenstock, I'm not seeing anything right now, so $47 on Ameritrade might be good. I'm in for 2,500. I will scale back in if we break. If we get another 10 cents here, if we get to 265, I'll start scaling back in. Hey Arts, how you doing? Yeah, Dash Trader shows you the halt levels. So I've got level up, level down, level up when the price is not halted, and I've also got the resumption price, which at the moment is 260. Slight gap up, so we probably will pull back and fill that gap, and it'll either pull back all the way or it'll pull back, fill that gap, and then bounce and make a new high. So that's typically when it's got some good momentum and some good volume coming in as well on that last candle. So just a minute. Excuse me. We've got about 30 seconds, just over 30 seconds left to resume here, and yeah, we'll see. You've got a 5-cent trail. I've got 10 cents. I thought I'd give it some room. It's 9 cents on the range plus the penny spread. I figured, why not? Give it a full 10 cents. And good man, Cal. I've just swapped out my 2,500 trail for a 5,000 trail. Now I can scale in as much as I want now. Well, we're back in the green. I'll wait for another entry before I add to it. There's another halt. So that's 11.01. It should resume at 11.06. I'm seeing a 290 for another gap up. So I'll get another 10 cents on that at least, which is another 500 bucks. So that should take me to around 2K for the day. At least, yeah, we'll see. It might get me green on this ticker again. Oh my goodness! Have you broke your legs? Have you been looking wrong at the wrong people? Been looking cross-eyed at the wrong people, haven't you? Break your legs. Oh, 11.06 is when we want to come back. Evo, Nestogen, Evo. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that. Feels sideways, choppy sideways at the minute around that between 210 and 220. So that's Theo Pharma. Yeah, absolutely. Well, these low price stocks, tighter stocks on a low price stock, particularly when it was like, I think it was like 7.5 cents was the ATR when you got in. I thought, okay, 7.5 cents of the ATR plus the penny spread. It's like 9.5 cents. I may as well give it 8.5 cents. I may as well give it around 10, and that's what I've done. Billy. Let's have a quick look at Billy for you. Yeah, Billy's pulling back. It's at the VWAP now. If it needs to hold 15. There's a bit of a big pump there. So you look at this, nice move up, consolidation, pop up, and now it's pulling all the way back to the VWAP. It needs to hold the VWAP, Billy. It's not up a huge amount, just under 5% up, but you know, any green's good green. Theo Pharma. Tupperware's probably the next. Let's have a look at Tupperware again. Yeah, so Tupperware's up there at 210s, 212 right now, 2 cent spread. So Theo Pharma's just sideways at the moment. Not a lot going on there. Birkenstock still not live. Put that here. If it does go live, I'll catch it at the corner of my eye. It's supposed to go live around $45, $45. So we'll see. Don't trade that with 15,000 shares, that's for sure. Well, you can if you've got a massive account, but yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't know about 2 mega movers per year. If you include the low floaters, I'd say you get at least one a month. But in terms of the mid and high cap stocks, then yeah, you tend to get something moves big intraday, probably every quarter, once a quarter or something like that. Got stopped out 1,600 bucks on the day, so I'm actually green on the ticker. Halt to the downside 278. That's where we are right now. It looks like a downside halt. Oh, false halt. Straight back up. Breaking $3. I'm in at 3. That's a very poor fill. Let me get halt level still $3. I want a bit of a pullback so I can actually get a cushion on this. I think this might, it's the third halt, it might gap down. I'm not in for huge amounts on this one anyway. Oh, it's a 301 reduction on that one, so we'll see. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Cheddar? It absolutely does. It's been a while since that's happened, but I'm only 25 bucks up on this one, so there's time for me to screw it up yet. Could have bought the dip there. The gap fill. Bought the dip, gone for the gap fill dip, and I'd be sitting pretty. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Hindsight 2020, as they say. So what's 11.12? $1,150% up on the day. It's where it's at right now. 1,150% mover. Imagine if I just bought down there at $1 when $1.25 when I was called. Who was it? Was it NYSE that got in at $1.13? Whatever it was, $1.33. I think it was $1.33 you got in NYSE. $1.33, 5,000 shares at $1.33. You'll be sitting pretty now. Over goal. Well, it's going to gap up. It is going to gap up. It is going to gap up. So don't want to. The thing is, so with third halt, they tend to be a little bit more unpredictable. So you need to be a bit more cautious. It's going to gap up 309 resumption on this one. So we've got 3 minutes left to wait. 2 minutes left to wait. That was right. First time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to wait. Oh, it's been going hyperbolic all day. If you look at it on the 60 minutes or the 15 minute, look at it on the 30-minute chart. If that isn't going parabolic, I don't know. This was yesterday. It was a 24 cent stock. Popped up at the close, after the close on the news announcement. Consolidated overnight, and then this morning it just popped up. It's gone from 80 cents to what, $3 now. Pre-market low of 80 cents to a current session high of $3, and it's going to resume at 309. Well, I want to see it get over 310 and then move up again, so I can scale in again. What I don't want to do here is it comes back really quick, and I have to cut my losses. right now, I'm just going to put a 10-cent trailing. Well, when it goes live, we'll see. I'll just take the 10 cents. It looks like a level resumption. I just took the profit there. Look for a re-entry if it starts to move again. $317 is the halt level. False halt. Don't like those false halts to the upside. Ouch. Oh well. This is fun, not. Just when you think it's safe to get back in the water. Yeah, absolutely. I thought, okay, we're just gonna get up there. We're just gonna, you know, make a continuation. But at 1100% up on the day, you can't complain if it does pull back. Looks like a big gap down though. 278 right now. I've got on the resumption, so we'll come back to that later. I'm glad I managed to get out before the halt completed. Otherwise, just wouldn't have would not have been a good time. No, I did a marketable order to get out at that level, but not a market order. A marketable order. What's the most amount of halts I've ever seen on a single stock, Farg? On a single stock, probably, I'll say about 12. I want to say about, probably more than that actually, but I'd say probably about 12. I mean, this one's, the number of halts here has been quite significant. We've just had what 1, 2, 3. This is the 5th halt on this side, and I think it did 3 halts earlier on today as well. So this is about halt number 8 on Tempest, I reckon. Let me just have a quick look, see if it's recorded them all on Benzinga. Wednesday. It's not the earlier halts. It didn't. 3, 4. Yeah, so it didn't record the early halts on the news release, but we'll see. It's mad price action. Control Q, I seem to get stuck without being able to sell on halts down. No, so I don't. You want to do market ordering and just get out. It's it depends on what platform you're on. Trade on one, trade on none, whatever. But on Dash Trader, by default, you can set out whatever you want for your panic button. But by default on Dash Trader, the panic button is shift and escape, and it will close. It will cancel all orders and sell off and close all positions, all open positions. Two most volatile stocks are the ones I've not made much on, if anything. Yeah, new high by a couple of cents. We went up to 225 and 224, 222 before it broke out. Hit 230. So let's see if we get some continued momentum, continued volume into that, maybe. Right, there we go. It's continuing up. We're getting a bit more volume. We're getting some reasonable volume coming in. Doesn't look like it's got the momentum, it's got the legs to really break out and hit those pre-market highs of 244 right now. Interesting if it does. Right, we got the resumption and it sold off. So I missed the resumption just, and we got the resumption and it sold down into another halt. So that will resume at 11:23, and it looks like 250s. Big gap down to 250 at this moment. So let's see. And this has got a halt level of 270, so it's going to have to break a new higher day to get halted to the upside. 180 is the halt to the downside. Range of 6 cents. I'll give it 7. I use the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 5 minute, the 60 minute, and the daily vol. So I've got 5 charts. When I'm trading on a stock, I've got 5 charts open to it. So the 1, the 2, the 60, the hourly and the daily. Now the hourly and the daily, I'm not really trading those. I'm just looking for key, support and resistance levels. But the 1, 2, and 5, I'm actively trading all 3 of those at the same time. I'm looking for signals and patterns on any one of those 3 time frames. I look for entries particularly on the 1 minute. I look for entries, so you can get that kind of micro signals on the 1 minute. But I want confirmation on the 2 and the 5. The 2 and the 5 minutes will be, you tend to find a little bit more reliable than the 1 minute. Those are pattern breakouts and the like. If you get a pattern that looks bearish on the higher time frame, but it looks bullish on the 1 minute, look at the higher time frame. I've been up and down like a new bride's nightgown today, I'll tell you. Red, green, red, green, red, green. Not even tested gold. Red, green, red, green. Still no price on Birkenstock. Definitely FARC. It's been a lot choppier. The sideways kind of do nothing market. It's there's not been a lot. Parabolic movers have been few and far between. So it's been a lot more difficult this last few months to trade for sure, I would say. That's a nice little flag set up there. If it breaks out to the upside, we'll all be sitting pretty. I want to see this at 244. Pre-market high. Get 10 cents and it'll take me green on the day as well. So 242 will do. $235 flat top there right now. There's new high of day. 244 is the market high. It's 5 cents. There's the 244. I missed it by 2 cents. That's okay. And now right there. Now green on the day again. Well, less fees and charges. As soon as it broke that pre-market high, I tried to take profit and I just missed it, but it's okay. That's a 10-minute halt on Tempest. Green is green, Strawweb, absolutely. It's racking right now as it stands. I'm racking up that's four green days in a row. So long may the streak continue. Yeah, there's nothing seems to say nothing. It's the majority of movers are not getting that follow through. And that for me is the has been the story of the last couple of months. That's going to break new laws, I think. Yeah, just broke a new law. So back in the red. it's Tempest, probably not. I was looking at it. If it's pulling back now, I mean, I'm looking at a 256 resumption. It's VWAP's down at 175. So, but the 20 is down at 257. So, if it resumes at 256, you might get a bounce on the 20, and we'll see. If there's still volatility in it, why not? If there's still opportunities in it, why not? Occasionally, I feel like I've got an edge when it comes to earnings because I just scalp it. I'll look for a move and I'll just scalp it. But you never get the whole move. You've got to be wary of the early liquidity grab with earnings as well. But it's more often than not, I do make good results on earnings plays. Yeah, it's probably still red in net terms. Yeah, told you Tempest would bounce. Told you it would bounce. Tempest bounced on the 200 on the 20. I'm not saying I know what I'm talking about, but where is my cursor? Over here. So I said it bounced on the 20. What did it do? It opened up, bounced on the 20. So Tempest. Not saying that that's going to continue, or that PO's going to continue. Look, it's bottom of the hour. I'm going to lock it up, guys. I will be back at it tomorrow. You know the drill. Same place, same time, 8:30. An hour before the market opens. We'll do it all again. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for getting me over that 50 likes. You're all very welcome to join me again tomorrow, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. So 8:30 tomorrow. Hope to see you all there. Take it easy, guys.